Okay, so I'm making this video because it was a beautiful conversation with Charleston White, and I want to address Charleston White. There was a question. I'm about to play it real quick. There was a question that was asked of him from to him, and I'm gonna play the question. I'm gonna play his response to the question. Because God actually gave me the answer. Because I was wondering the same freaking thing.
The only reason the young brothers connect with the Muslim brothers is because the Muslim brothers are the closest to street niggas, because most of them evolved from the action.
Because it's beautiful the fact that we even talking about, you know what I'm saying.
The only reason
I guess I gotta hear this part.
With the Muslim brothers is because the Muslim brothers are the closest to street niggas, because most of them evolved from the streets into the prison system, into the Islam religion. And so that's why most of the young brothers somewhat even have an ear for a Muslim talker. He more close to a street nigga.
So I'm gonna pause it right here, and I'm gonna say, black people like to hear word of mouth a lot. I don't understand why they don't want to read, but here's a word of mouth message. Let him get it out first.
Today's
the question.
Generation, we're not looking for doctrine. Today's generation of young people isn't looking for the people that can quote the scriptures. They're looking for people who can live them. So we reject the church, homie. This generation of young people reject the church. If you had the ability to ask God just one...
I'm going to stop right here and say, Charleston White is 100% correct when he says we reject the church. And a lot of the times it's because we have pastors and preachers and evangelists and apostles who actually want to take the word and spin it on their own, when there's very much so clear instructions what we need to do. And I'm about to answer his question, the question he has.
One thing to clarify anything in your life, what would it be?
And the question was, if you could ask God to clarify one thing in your life, what would it be?
Why do children have to suffer? I feel that 1,000%. Yeah, why? Out of all the shit that happened in this world, homie, if there's a God, why do black children have to go through what they go through? If we really got a God, yeah. What did we do? What did black people do so bad, God, that we got to be on the bottom? What did we do so bad? There's such an innocence in us that I'm like, can we preserve it a little longer than what we're given? Like, sheesh. Well,
he asked, what did we do that was so bad? Every culture around us, it don't matter whether it's the Chinese, the whites, the Indians, the Mexicans, it don't matter. All of these other cultures follow those commandments. They may not speak about those commandments to us and and the way of life of the way they're doing those commandments, but we absolutely disrespect these commandments that God has placed on this earth. And I had that same question over 7 years ago, because my brother died at 33. So I had that same question. You know what God did? He threw the book of Leviticus and Deuteronomy at me. Y'all don't understand how many true commandments we break every single day, and we don't even ask for repent. We don't even repent. If you really read those commandments, Like just the basics. There's 10 basic ones that we just absolutely don't even try to follow. And we can follow 20,000 federal laws that's given to this earth, that's given to the American people. But the 10 commandments that we actually have to actually follow from God, we look at them like as if they're options. We look at it as if they're options, Charleston White. You know, there's a lot of things, a lot of sin that we commit that we don't even know that's sin, because everybody in America is pushing it like it's not a sinful thing to do. And I'm sorry to say, like mixed tribe babies, we not supposed to mix DNA with outside tribes. Most men are trying to live a King Solomon lifestyle, and they don't have a King Solomon. And, and what people really don't realize is King Solomon disappointed God at the end of the day, because he prayed for all that wisdom and still went against his commandments by mixing tribes with all these people. That was a sinful commandment that King Solomon broke himself. So when you sit here and you ask, why do we gotta go through this? It's because our men, mainly men, are not following. So if the black men get right in America, then the black women have no choice but to follow. Because that's what y'all are supposed to be. Leaders. Leaders, man. I am this way because it's a shield of protection. Because I don't want to deal with the bullshit of a black man and them just feeling like they're bigger than God. You still have commandments to follow and to respect. And I love your I love the fact that you're open and you're and it and you don't show any humility. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't care about all that. I love the fact that you really just put it all out there, sir. You know what I'm saying? But the answer to your question, why do we have to go through this? Why do our children have to go through this? Because we're creating them in a sinful way. We're creating these children in a sinful way. So yeah, every time, yeah, to me, every child ain't no blessing. And to me, every child don't deserve to be born. No, I don't feel like that. Because just like there's a possibility Jesus Christ can be born, there's a possibility that Antichrist could be born right along with him. And the way we going about how we doing things, what you expect? Our children are always going to suffer until we understand that we have to follow these commandments, bro. Stop playing with God. He don't want one foot in, one foot out. He wants you all in. When bad stuff happen, go to his mercy. Don't take it into your hands. Pray about it. Trust me, things will get moving very fast. I know this. I've seen it happen. Shoot, right after my brother died, and I came to him just like that. Guess what happened? I got into an argument with someone at work. You know, I was just trying to make my money. He was upset about the way I was trying to make my money, which my manager didn't have a problem with it. He had an issue with it. So guess what, homie? You know, I left the job. You know, I went to go do what the hell I had to go do and come back. By the time I came back, that man was dead. DOA on the ground. On the ground. I guess he had some evil will thoughts towards me. And I said, Father, I don't got time for this. You take care of him. And I walked out that store. And when I came back, that man was dead on the ground. And how cold America is, they just scooped him right on up and opened like 30 minutes later. Because the customers didn't care about somebody just dropped dead in the store. So when I tell you, if you pray about it and you just walk away and you leave it to God to handle, and you just continue to go about your life, like He will handle it. He will. He will. I'm a living testament of the all of the prayer power that exists. Like I'm living proof, man. I'm living proof of any energy you put out here, you get right back, man. You get it right back. And I love your highway for that. I love your highway for showing just throwing Leviticus and Deuteronomy at me. Because it gave me a real wake up call. It did. It gave me a real wake up call. And it showed me like I started smoking weed like 2 months ago. I've never been a drinker. And I was like, God, I love to smoke weed. Why? Why I can't smoke weed no more? Today I got my answer. It's because the enemy will use anything against you. So you have to be clear-minded and clear-headed to even recognize what's going on. And most black people don't even want to be clear-minded or clear-headed. So I prayed about it, man. It was a struggle. It was a struggle at first. The thought of me even thinking about giving up marijuana. Because I've been smoking marijuana for 18 years. But I understand. Today I understood why I needed to give up marijuana. And then I was listening to the YouTube, and I heard you say that. And I was actually going off in spirit because I'm so sick and tired of in 2022, you asked me to pay taxes. You asked me to help defend your country. And you asked me to stand side by side with you, but you cannot give me the respect that I deserve. And I'm tired of it, bro. I don't want to deal with these people no more. So if I can follow these commandments, these 613 commandments, if I can go ahead and do that, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I wish I knew how to post the 613 commandments, but let me see if I can. I think I just deleted what you call it. Hold tight. But I'm gonna post that on my right after I post this video, because I'm not computer savvy at all. But I'm trying to learn, and day by day I will learn how to do this. But continuously preaching your message about how we should say fuck these rappers and fuck these celebrities because they don't have nothing on Yahweh, God. You know him as Jesus Christ, but I know him as Yahweh. You know, we gonna have to start respecting him more. Start respecting these humans on this earth and respect him more and respect his power and respect his love and respect his grace that he gives us and respect the fact that he died for everything that we doing out here right now. This smoking, this drinking, these fucking out of wedlock, just fucking out of tribes, just not giving him the appreciation that he deserves. So shout out to you, Charleston. And try to stay out of them strip clubs, man. For real, you don't even want to open your door and to that portal of demons, man. And the real reason why you probably go to the strip clubs because you smoking. I'm telling you, I'm just being honest, bro. Because that when you smoke, that opens up a portal for the demons to come in. When you're not sober, it opens up portals for demons to come in. But shout out to you, Charleston White. I appreciate everything that you're doing for the community. I just want to say one love. Peace.